What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach. We got another episode of The Journey coming to you today. In today's episode, we have the summer transfer window. I am picking up off exactly where I left last episode. I think I went forward a day. In the last episode, we got our budget, and as you can see there, we've doubled our budget for next season, which is huge. We also got 143,000 pounds worth of transfer budget that we could turn into 9,400K a week. That would be nice. Almost 10K a week. That would be fun. But first things first, we're going to go through the contracts here that are up in a couple of months. See who we want to keep, see who we're fine getting rid of, and we'll kind of go from there. First up, Kean Pritchard is somebody I would like to keep. He's currently on 275 pounds a week. I'm cool giving him a little bit of an increase. I'm cool with giving pretty much everybody a little bit of an increase. Let's talk to the agent. He wants a little bit of an increase. So, yeah. He's on 275. Important player. 450, no. We'll go to like 350. See what he likes. He wants 450. 400. We'll give him the 450. We'll give him the 450. Caleb Hughes, somebody I would like to keep. Again, 375 to 475. What's he on right now? 300. Very small increase. I'm cool with that. Let's go halfway, buddy. Come on, lads. Jesus. Colin and Dang Indy. Yeah, let's go for it. He wants 300 to 375. He's on 210. Important player. I really should not be giving important player to all these guys, now that I'm thinking about it. Brandon back, absolutely. Ooh, 500 a week. Jesus. Alright. Brandon back is someone we absolutely need. EK Orgy? I'm fine letting go. Who's our other right back? Ben Margetson. There we go. He's on a non-contract, which is really the only reason I'd keep him. Let's compare real quick. Ben Margetson. As a right back. Margetson is the choice. What about like our right backs are inverted wing back on attack? Again, Margetson seems to be the choice. EK Orgy will put down as a failed experiment and let him go. I really thought we were going to get him earlier than we did. That was definitely a panic buy. So we'll chalk that up as a failure and pretend it never happened. The cough is still here. Ruben Livesey Austin. Oh. Average of 6.9 over the season. I think we keep him. 9 assists, 2 player of the match. I think we keep him. 250. I'm cool with that. He's on 190 right now. Drop you to a regular starter. Jesus. 240. 250. 275 it is. And a yearly salary rise. Good job, Zach. All right. 2 more to go through. Elias Manser. Definitely we want to keep. 275. Whoops. Please. Thank you. $375. Okay. Reese Thomas is the last one. Backup goalie. I think we can do better. Who was that young kid that we had? Non-existent. Oh, it's not gonna. Well, this might work. And dang, Indy, Reese Thomas, Carmen Miller. Is this the other kid? Jesus, he's terrible. Okay, so we need a backup goalie. Okay, so we have pretty much our starting 11 next season. Fraser Sharp. He's wanted by Penabont. Let's see if he would get a contract. See if we can like actually lock him down to a real contract. $350 a week. Sounds good to me. And I think that's everybody, right? Everybody else is either on the bench. Oh, Scott Johnson's the other one. This kid, we need to build a team around him. When's your contract up? Let's try to like actually tie him down. Like 50 a week? 50 a week for 3 years. Good business right there. Cool. So let's go forward a couple of days. We got some trials finishing up. I think they're youth players. Let's see what that's all about. And then we'll do the usual thing where we jump back and forth and come back when we have something interesting. I'll go through some scouting reports, bring in some trials, see if we can't put together a really good squad. Would like to see what are we missing. If we look like at our squad builder, this guy. Alright, so we're missing goalies, good. Left backs. Oh, this isn't gonna include the guys we've offered contracts to. I don't like the squad builder. I've tried using it many times. It just doesn't work for my brain. I like looking here and seeing what we have. So looking here, what could we improve on? The defense and attacking midfield. Let's try to bring in like a fucking solid left back. Let's put all of our eggs in one basket. Try to bring in like an Alfie Doy of left backs. That'll be a goal for this transfer window. I don't know where we're going to get one. We're going to burn through these real quick, see if anything is really popping out. Joe Ford, right winger. He's interested in a move. He's cheap. Don't like those numbers. Niall Osborne from Connors Key. Okay, those aren't terrible numbers. Right back. Inverted wing back on attack. Okay, that's something. He is transfer listed for 1.2k. We have transfer budget now. We can do things like that. Okay. Let's quickly get to these trialists, and we'll get going in the transfer window. Come on, any second. A couple of guys are signing their contracts, which is lovely. Waiting for that email saying that the trials are leaving. I think it's just a bunch of youth guys. God. Chris Owen, no good. No good. No good. No good. Nope. 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 No. Okay, cool. Let's make a cut here. Let's come back in some time when I've made some signings. All right, we are back. It is the 6th of July. Not a whole lot has happened. We have made a signing. Let's go meet him really quickly. His name is Jordan Young. We got him from Connors Key on a free transfer. He looks quite good. He can play anywhere I need him to play, and he'll play there just fine. I think I am going to plan on playing him up the left toward the end of the season. Steven Edwards struggled on the left really badly, so decided let's bring Jordan Young in. Originally I was going to play him in kind of the central attacking midfield role, but was really struggling putting together a team that would make the most players happy, especially Fraser Sharp. Fraser Sharp, we have promised him as a regular starter. I want to play him. He played really well for us, kind of that second half of the season in that role right there. So I wanted to kind of reward him for that. So I've decided keep Brandon back up front, Kean Pritchard on the right, Jordan Young on the left, and hopefully he's an inside forward by trade. So hopefully he will get the job done out there. We are coming up to our first leg in the Europa Conference League Path first qualifying round. So we are going to play that on camera real quick just to get some soccer on the screen. I am still looking for a left back to kind of replace Ruben Leipzig-Austin. We don't have to replace him. That's just more of a me wanting to. And then we can move Leipzig-Austin as our bench player and maybe move Josh Williams on from here and not have to worry about him. As you can see, we have a bunch of trialists, and a handful of them are defenders. This Vinny Peel kid has come across my scouting reports a number of times. We were finally able to offer him a trial. He was on loan, so I couldn't really do much with him until he got back from his loan. A couple of these other guys looked decent enough. Basically, all of these guys except for Vinny Peel were released by Welsh clubs, so we just went in and offered a trial for everybody. So we will see if we if we get anybody out of that. So let's get to the match today. As you can see, a bunch of teams in it. Anybody popping out? Pontypridd made it. Who else is there? Cardiff Met Uni there. We'll probably see TNS in a few rounds. Nobody else I'm recognizing. So let's just get to the match. At home against Neman Grodno from the Belarusian highest league. Didn't know that was a league name. That's kind of fun. Brandon Beck is a little tired. He did feature in the friendly a week before this match. So, do we play him? Fuck it, we'll play him. We also need to fill out the rest of this bench. Spurway. Just picking out names I know we've played before. Johnson, and Hurley. Let's go with that. Let's see how this goes today. In goal, we have Colin and Dang Indy. Normal back four, Blaine Rowe, Alfie Doy, Adam Cooks, Ruben Leipzig-Austin. In front of them, Elias Manser and Caleb Hughes. Kean Pritchard, Fraser Sharp, Jordan Young, Brandon back up front. Let's submit the team. We will have to give a number to Jordan Young. Give you the number 9. Cool with that. Let's get to the match. We are at home in the Europa Conference League qualifying rounds. We're the favorites. Come on, boys. I have no idea what to expect from this team. I've never heard of it. Our scout came back and said they couldn't put together a scouting report, so who knows? Could be good, could be bad. Well, that was not a good start to Jordan Young's career here at Barry. A bad pass that leads directly to a shot. 1,000 people in attendance today. That's a pretty decent turnout. Brandon back, long range effort off the bar. Oh. What a shot. Jordan Young with the corner kick. Jordan Young does have 13, I think, for free kick taking. So he will be probably taking the free kicks and corners instead of Caleb Hughes. Well, I guess he'd be taking the corners for Ruben Leipzig Austin. He'll probably be taking the free kicks for Caleb Hughes. They are opposite feet. Frankie out to Patsenko. Oh god, these are Belarusian names. I don't know. I'm very bad at Russian. Belarus speaks Russian, right? Do they have their own language? I don't know. I don't know enough about Europe to make that kind of statement. I just know that Russia and Belarus are neighbors. They're associated with each other given current climate, so I just assume they're neighbors. I don't know. I don't know geography, much less European geography. I don't know American geography. So, there's that. Totally off topic. Blaine Rowe came up to me and said that he will be exploring his options at the end of his contract. So this will be the final year with Blaine Rowe. In all honesty, this is probably going to be my last year at Barry anyway. Kean Pritchard scores, and it is 2-0 to the good guys. I have been keeping an eye on the job center. There's a good handful of English lower football league clubs open. I did not apply for anybody. I'm happy at Barry. But I did try to start a coaching course, and once again they've said no, which is continuing to be very frustrating. Trying to work my way up the ranks. And it's really frustrating when they allow my assistant coach to go get their Continental B when I'm still on my National B. So there's that. I think I don't know. I think this will be my last year at Barry. I really want to win the league, give myself that kind of extra star with reputation, and bring that into the English Football League and work my way up that way. I could also look at North America. I do have Canada, US, and Mexico loaded. I think the Mexican League would be really fun. I'd have to learn how to say it. Liga Mekis? Mekis? I don't know, something along those lines. I think that would be fun. I think it'd be really fun to manage in the MLS. I did try it a few years ago when I streamed on Twitch and had the worst time. Good 45 minutes. Well done, boys. We will take off Brandon back. We'll play Ollie Holbert up front. The way the MLS works with the whole general allocation money isn't fun. Doing the draft isn't fun. It was an experience. I think I could give it another go now that I'm actually actively watching Major League Soccer now that St. Louis has a team. Back when I tried it, I was still working at St. Louis Football Club in the USL, which is modeled more closely to European soccer, and just the way the MLS works is very American and not very European. So the whole thing just was difficult. I was also in a difficult spot in my life that made things very, very stressful. But anyway, we could look at MLS. I don't know if I have the reputation quite yet to make that step. Being my second year in a row that we're in Europe, I think will help. I will take a look at our reputation right after this. I think I'm still like 1 star, 1.5 star, something like that. So maybe going to like a second division Mexican league would be kind of fun. And then work my way up into a first division spot and play in CONCACAF Champions Cup, play in, is it Copa America? I think is the North American one. I know there's Copa America and Copa Libertadores, but I think Libertadores is the South American one? I don't know. I don't know shit about American, North Central, South American soccer. I don't understand how it works. I understand European soccer. It's very archaic, and it makes sense in my dumb, smooth American brain. All the shit that happens over here doesn't make sense. No idea. Could also load up Brazil. I think that could be kind of fun. I don't know. We have options. We got plenty of options. I'm not paying attention to this match at all. We're 4-0 up. 10 minutes left to play. I think we're going to bring on a host of youths. Play them in the reverse fixture. We will come back next episode, I guess, for the next round. And I think the Nathaniel MG Cup is about to start. So we might be able to come back for that as well. That one I don't care about. I'm not going to show very much of that cup this year. Now that I know we are a title contending team, we kept pretty much our entire squad from last season. So I think we make the push in the JD Welsh Cup, make a push in Europa League until we can't, make a push in the league, really go after TNS. Alright, Dylan Helliwell is going to make an appearance for the first time in quite a while. We'll play Steve... No, we're not. Ollie Hulbert is up front. We'll play Balin Johnson for Jordan Young and Scott Johnson in for Fraser Sharp. I think that'll do for the match. We got 5 minutes to play. Man, this early stages of Europe is so weird because you get the teams that are definitely aren't good enough for Champions League, right? Like us. We would get absolutely demolished in the Champions League. And then you also get teams that but we're decent enough that we're comfortably beating teams 4-0. And then you also got the teams that are getting destroyed 4-0, 7-1. There's another 7-1. There was a 6-0 mixed in there. From, Belarus, from Cyprus, from Luxembourg, things like that. All right, well, that was a comfortable win. Well done, boys. Not much to say after that. How long have I been recording? 16 minutes. First bit was a few minutes. You know what? Let's play 2 matches today. We're gonna play this second leg off camera. We're gonna come back for, I think the next round starts the next week. So we'll come back for either that or Nathaniel NG Cup. We'll come back for something. We'll see you in a second. Alright, it is 3 days before our first leg in the Conference League second qualifying round. We are going to be playing Malmo from Sweden. So before that, we are going to watch the draw real quick. Let's just speed through this super quickly. There's a whole bunch of games to get through. We're just going to click through, maybe pick out some teams that I recognize. Club Brugge is one I do recognize. All the other ones, no idea. Please? Okay. Let's see here. Anything super interesting popping out? Not particularly. Oh, goodness. Panathinaikos, there. They are in the Conference League. AK Athens. Linfield Hearts. That might be a decent match. Bohemians still in it. Alright, there we go. Winner of us and Malmo will be playing BVT from Portugal. Never heard of BVT, so shout out to them. That's a fucking stadium name. Estadio de Do. That's a do? I don't understand Portuguese. Bessa Seculo the 21st. Sure. Cool. Alright, so we got through. Skip to the end, I guess. So that's who we're going to be playing. If we beat Malmo, we'll play BVT. Where did you guys finish up last season? Doesn't say. I don't have Portugal loaded. So who knows where they finished? Oh well. Not a big deal. We got through that. We will show the first match on screen against Malmo today. I do have a couple of trials finishing up. We can talk about those real quick. Let's see here. Henry Lister is a pretty decent central midfielder. We just don't play a regular central midfielder, so I'm not going to be bringing him in. Terrence Miles is the one I'm after. Center back, he's natural as a right back. He can also play defensive midfield. He can play as a wing back if we need him to. But those are really good numbers. All yellow except for anticipation. And he's 23, so he's going to get better. 6 foot, 171 pounds. He looks really, really, really good. You know what, fuck it. Let's just go ahead and offer him a contract now. Where are you currently playing? Oh, you're at Gateshead. Ooh. Is he? He's not on transfer list. Let's inquire. See what they want for him. Maybe we can knock that out right before this match against Malmo. Doesn't look like we're going to get the inquiry screen popping up. Yeah, we're not. Okay. Let's respond to this real quick. We are going to auto-select the Conference League squad. Reese Davies being left out, which is fine. New intermediary. Paul Digby. Bring him in on trial. Alright, here we go. 300K. Oh my god, no. We'll give you 50K. $30K? 110. Okay, now we're talking. And installments. I don't want anything to do with installments. So let's get rid of that. Maybe drop this down to like a 65. 90 plus installments. 80? 87. We're getting somewhere. Okay, we have to make an offer here. Let's go 92. Just make the offer. Because he's quite good. That is somebody I would like to bring in. He'd be really good replacement and center back. Be really, really solid. Also, as you can see here, we got rid of our backup goalie. I think it was Reese Thomas. He left on a free. A little unfortunate, but oh well. What are you going to do? Let's bring in Carpenter on the bench. And then the usual Spurway. Turn off the U19s again. Spurway. Helliwell. Johnson, Hurley. On the bench. Carpenter's there. Alright, in goal for today's match, we have Colin and Dang Indy. Back four of Blaine Rowe, Alfie Doy, Adam Cooks, Ruben Livesey, Austin. In front of them, we have Elias Manser and Caleb Hughes. Kean Pritchard, Fraser Sharp, Jordan Young, and Brandon back up front. Let's submit the team. We do have to give a squad number to Joel Carpenter. Let's give you the 50. Submit those numbers. Let's get the teams warming up. Let's get the match started. Let's show them what we're all about. Come on, boys. We are away from home. We are playing in Sweden. This might be the first time for a lot of the players playing in Sweden. Rowe gives the ball up. It's drizzling. It's 75 degrees outside. 19,000 people in attendance. Almost 20,000 people at the match. Probably the biggest crowd that these players have played in front of. That's kind of cool. That's why I like European competition. That's why I like the FA Cup. Small teams coming into big grounds like this and having this many people to play in front of it's really cool. We kind of experienced that playing in the US Open Cup when I was at St. Louis FC. When we played against Atlanta United in Atlanta. That was really, really cool. Unfortunately, we did not play at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which was a little unfortunate. We played at the local college there. We are not playing well. Oh, that's a good save from Ndang Indy. Corner kick incoming for Malmo. If we can get away with a draw here and then go back home and play in front of our crowd, something to play for, I think we'll be all right. It is cleared. Out for a throw for Malmo. 19. I can't believe we're playing in front of 20,000 people. That's crazy. And that's a goal. Mustafa Zedin scores. We are going to VAR. Possible offside. Goal stands. Malmo 1, Barry 0. Little chip ball up to Zedin. Tight offside. How tight was it? Oh, Manser playing him on. We're going to have to make a change at halftime. I don't think we're going to be able to do our usual kind of pseudo counter press thing that we usually do We're going to have to play counter-attacking. Cisse to Kraft. Chalice. Well, that's a really good effort there. Look at that possession, 28%. I mean, we're holding our own fairly well. Let's dig in. Come on, boys. Tactics. Slow it down. Let's play direct. In transition, let's counterattack. That's really all we can do, I think. It's about all we can do, I think. Come on, boys. I think we are a little shell-shocked today. I wasn't expecting Malmo to be quite this big of a club. Sharp. Trying to find Brandon Beck. Unable to do so. Coming up to the 55th minute. Free kick. About 35 yards out. Rowe with the ball. Waiting on some help. Unable to hold on to the ball, but he does well. Drops back, intercepts it once again. Caleb Hughes to Jordan Young. Gives the ball up. Chalice with a hard tackle. Sitting on a yellow. Ooh, bad pass there. Brandon Beck. There was some weird noise outside. I think somebody was putting up their trash can. Hopefully. You know what? Let's play for set pieces, shall we? We seem to be decent with headers, so maybe let's play to that. Play to that strength a little bit. Let's make a change. Kean Pritchard on 6.1. Brandon Beck can go there. Let's go. Ollie Holbert up front. Bring on Scott Johnson there. Do we play Steven Edwards? Let's play Steven Edwards there. Confirm that. Offer some encouragement. Play attacking. We seem to do really well when we change to an attacking mentality. Well. Oh, that was very poorly timed. Well. We do have a second leg, so we're not out of it yet. Yeah, he's just gonna beat him to the header, isn't he? Come on, boys. Anything? No. Let's see here. Brandon Beck can come off. Zane Walker on. Let's also take off Ruben Lifesey Austin for Josh Williams there. Confirm that. Offer some more encouragement. Let's drop to balanced. See if that does anything for us. Probably won't. Three minutes of added time. We're just going to wait it out. Not going to worry about that last sub. Blaine Rowe picking up a yellow. The first minute of stoppage time. We are a minute and a half. Come on, referee. Fucking blow the whistle. A minute and a half over what we were given. And it's not like we used a sub to waste time either. How much more are we playing, ref? Fucking 2.5 minutes over. Almost doubling the minimum. while we're on an attack as well. Well done, ref. Well done. Yeah. Yeah. That was a terrible ending to the episode, wasn't it? Alright, when are we coming back? Let's come back for second leg against Malmo. And then right into Cameron and Clydach in the Nathaniel MG Cup. Hopefully we can get our redemption there. And I guess we're in the SPFL Trust Trophy? How did we end up here? What the fuck is this? What is this competition? Is it seriously the top two from... What the fuck? So it's the top two from the Sports Direct Premiership. What is this Northern Ireland? Yeah, this is Northern Ireland, Scotland, right? Because that's the cinch, yeah. And top from the Premier. What the fuck is this tournament? What a useless tournament this is. I'm not giving a shit about that tournament. I'll tell you this right now. I hope we get knocked out as soon as possible. I'm playing reserves for that tournament. Alright. Let's come back tomorrow. Malmo, second leg, and Cameron and Clydach. That's where we're going to end the episode here. We are trying to get, oh, well, there you go. Nope, that's a different thing, isn't it? Who are you? I don't know. We're going to wait on the response for Terrence Miles. That'll be coming next episode. Hopefully we can get him. I'm going to try to get him without spending 100K. Possibly one or two more signings. I do want another left back to replace Ruben Lifesey Austin. We might look at a right back for future planning for Blaine Rowe. But that's where we're going to end it here today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All those fun things. And as always, we'll see you later.